little touch-ups to finish our interview. I'm going to put a front title page on real quick um, with music. I'm going to bring video only down right here. And I want some fades with this. Command D. So it's going to go into this with a title, with music. I'm just grab something out of GarageBand real quick to put down here. Probably a little bit longer than I want it to be, but it'll give you the idea. And that's probably going to be too loud. So again, what I want to do is I'm going to bring that level down a little bit. And I'm going to fade it out. And I use my pen tool. I'm going to do a slow fade. So it gets me, we'll kind of use that with my pen tool fade. I can also do a fade by just, I'm going to just right click. See the red line? Right click, default transition. I'm going to make it a real long transition fade out. Let's see what it sounds like.
My name is Bob Moss, and I live in the District 7 schoolhouse.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna shorten it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna go with that. And then I want to put a title in here real quick. So I'm gonna go Command T. So there's a new text layer. And I want to say, the school to home is how I'm going to title this. To work on that graphic, to clean it up, I want it to be I'm going to hit edit here, and then I'm going to double click here, and I'm going to select it all, and I'm going to bold that. I'm not a fan of that font. I'm going to make that font dark. That's kind of where I'm planning on that being, and I want it to be a lot bigger. And then I'm going to find a font I want it to be. And I'm not sure what I want it to be, so I'm going to kind of see. I think if I click on this, it'll actually, no, it doesn't do it like After Effects does. So I'm not sure what I want. I don't want to make you guys look with me. So I'm going to just do a times. I always like times. And we'll bold it. Or actually not a italic. I want to bold. And I'm going to make it much bigger. And I'm going to center it right there. And I'm going to see what it looks like. And I'm going to change that a little bit. And I'm going to center that again. And I have it kind of where I want it to be. And I want that to fade in and out. So I'm going to go Command D for dissolve. So the music will come in.
My name is Bob Moss, and
Okay, we still need to build a lower third here, so I'm going to go with Command D. I'm going to click off there, Command T for another title. And this one I want to, as a lower third, I'm going to say Bob Moss. And I'm going to change that to a white. I'm going to hit OK. And I actually want the edge to be a black so it stands out nice. I'm going to put a 6 border on that. I'm going to put a little bit of a drop shadow on it. And I can live with that. I think it's a little bit big right now. And actually I'm going to keep this over here. And I'm going to put and I'm going to make that smaller. Let's say 65. And I got a nice little lower third. I'll just put right there. I got my save action, save title area. It's probably a little bit long. So again, I'm going to fade it in and out. So we're getting this kind of nice and cleaned up.
My name is Bob Moss, and I live in the District 7 schoolhouse outside of Wahoo, Nebraska.
And so I have, then the last thing I need here is credits. And I can put credits over video, or I'm just going to do a rolling credit right now. To do a rolling credit, I'm going to go Command T, undo. I got to click off, Command T, and just by clicking off, I can come over here and do a roll. And I'm going to grab my text tool and say, and I can see what I have up here, and I don't want this. So I'm going to get rid of that layer, and let's get back to where I was. And we're going to say, thanks to Bob Moss, producer Bob Moss. And we'll just put the date 2020 on the end. I'm going to center everything, and then I'm going to center the page, and that should be enough for a title roll. And so if I play the end here,
and I really enjoyed it.
And I'm going to bring my music back out again to put on the very end. And so I know the music's coming up. I'm going to go back to editing here. I'm going to bring the music down here. I want it to start a little bit, and then we'll fade it up. Command D. So I'm going to control click, apply default transition. Same thing on the back. I'm going to have it fade in a little bit longer. And let's see what it sounds like. And I got to bring the level down too.
And I really enjoyed it.
And a nice little touch, when I do my work, I am going to do a file, new, black video. I'm going to say OK. And it's going to be at the very top of everything. So there's my black video. It's 1 frame long. So I'm going to bring it in. And I'm going to put it at the front. And I'm going to go to the very end. And then I'm going to bring it in one more time. That way I have a clean in, clean out. Okay, so I got a finished project ready to go. So now it's time to export. So one more export. Click on the timeline, File, Export, Media, and make sure it's H.264. Then click on the blue We're going to say the schoolhouse interview, and I'm going to put it on my desktop, and then I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to hit export, and then you're done.